Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a 1E IPA.
Money from the Oskar Blues company.
Actually, talking about that smokehouse, I might want to go over there myself to get some hogshead cheese.
Okay, better get this beer review on.
All right, 1E from Oskar Blues is a 100-calorie hazy IPA. 4% alcohol, that ain't no IPA.
No.
I knew John Kennedy. I worked with John Kennedy. Senator, you know John Kennedy. All right. Remember that? Oskar Blues in 3 different states, so let's just say America.
So there's a little statement on the bottom, just like Oskar Blues does on all of their cans.
Session sauce.
You know how my feelings are about sessions.
It's less than 4 months old. These session IPAs can be a real drag.
They can be a real tease on an IPA. So we're going to go ahead and crack this one open, see what it tastes like, feels like, and give you a little review on it.
I just find that usually they're kind of drab, dreary. Like Tom Benson said, the guy that used to own the Saints. He said, the Superdome, when it needed to be renovated, he said, the Superdome was like a used car. It's drab, dreary, and depressing. Of course, he wanted the state to pay for it.
Of course.
But yeah, the session IPAs can be drab, dreary, and depressing. Okay.
In the appearance, it kind of looks like lemonade.
Wow, that is so light.
It's light and lemonade-y looking.
Yeah, like
almost
a
like something's
lemon
been
yellow.
washed down.
Lemon yellow.
Yeah.
A little bit of foam, not too much.
Lacing's kind of weak.
Very
Didn't
weak.
smell it.
I never had this before, y'all.
Me either. It came in a 15-pack, variety pack. I figured it was the newest one. Let's go ahead and try it.
15 pack. Oh, that was, yeah. You sure it wasn't a 12 pack?
It was a 15-pack. Came with 5 different varieties, 3 cans each.
3.
15 pack.
Wow, that's really interesting. Okay.
Total one, $16.99 for 15 beers.
Yeah,
on
I might
Oskar
have to.
Blues. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I might have to delve into that. It's
Funniest thing is the same price for the session. The Founders All Day IPA.
which is the only
4.7.
session IPA I ever liked.
Well, that's because the alcohol's right there.
4.5.
7.
It's fruity. Kind of.
I know.
like
I'm gonna have to taste
lemon.
this one because I'm smelling
Lemon.
it's a good beer and then water. Good beer and water.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
It is like that.
Yeah, it's session.
Man, that is washed out.
That's session.
You know what I say about these kind of things? I say it tastes like hop water.
It does.
It's like water with hops in it. I mean, there's pale malt, of course, and
It's like it never really
thin.
goes down on the palate. It just kind of sits in your mouth a little bit, like some residue from Alka-Seltzer.
Right, like that powdery chalkiness.
Yeah, it's like it's constantly bubbling up at you, and you're like trying to swallow it, and it's like constantly going tick, 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 tick.
And the carbonation is prickly. The body is higher than, it's a heavier body than I thought, only being 4.0. The finish is kind of dry. I'll say this about these kind of products.
It leaves like you got a cracker in your mouth.
A cracker in your mouth.
Right. Like you're still trying to like, if you put a cracker in your mouth, like saltine.
I got a cracker in my mouth.
Yeah.
I got
But not
blisters on
literally
my fingers.
like a cracker, but it is kind of like a cracker in your mouth.
Tell you the truth.
It's crisp, it's clean, it goes down kind of like a session. It's very sessionable. It has that fall off aspect to it, like all sessions do. Almost like a seltzer. Where it's leaving that mineralness in your mouth.
Mineral water.
Yeah, it's
I'd rather drink, if I was going to drink a 4% beer,
my jam.
if I was going to drink a 4% beer, and I'm saying this, I'm not saying this to be smart aleck or like trying to crack a joke or anything. I think a beer that is 4% around that area that tastes better than this, that's much cheaper, would be something like Busch Light,
Natty Light.
Natural Light, or
Yeah.
Milwaukee's Best Light.
Where it tastes like a beer. It doesn't have all this. I want to be some other beer, but
Yeah,
I'm
they
really
just
gonna be-
taste better. They like just have a nicer flavor
It's
from
almost
start
like
to finish.
let's take a really good IPA and turn it into a light beer, and now you never really get the full.
No,
fullness
it's
of
like
it.
half of a beer. I think
It's like half of a beer of water.
I think Busch Light would destroy this beer in flavor. Just overall
I know
enjoyment
Busch
level.
Ice would.
Oh well, now that's a different animal. That's 5.9. That's
I know Natty Light would destroy this. What are you talking about?
yeah, Natty Light. You said ice.
I said Busch Ice, and then I said Natty Light.
Yeah, I'm talking about light beers. This just doesn't work too well. And Oskar Blues
No.
makes a lot of good beers.
Yeah.
This ain't one of them. You could buy it. I mean, if you want to pay all that money for something that's almost as good as Busch Light, go ahead. I mean, I wouldn't do it. It's your money. I could go to Food for Less and get Busch Light 12 pack, a bottle.
I'm glad we tried it, and I'm glad I didn't
Eight-
spend a whole lot of money on like buying a 6-pack. That it came in
For
a
nine-
variety pack, and there's 3
$9.50.
cans. So maybe I'll gift off the other 2.
Yeah, gift off.
Somebody will enjoy them.
I guess they might say, "Hey, you want
Yeah,
this?"
I gotta give this like a C. It's really not that great. I mean, it's balanced and all that, but it's not for me.
See, I don't think it's that balanced because I think you're getting too thin. Although I did say the body was a heavier body than I expected, so I gotta say that. It's just something about the super hopness and then the water.
Yeah, it's like still in my mouth. I'm gonna have to get something to wash it down.
Yeah, like water.
Right.
So I'll say B minus. 81. It's a B minus. It's marginally good, but then why would you pay elevated
I'm
prices?
gonna give it like a 76.
Oh, that is wrong. Cold-hearted. But you bought it, so you may as well go all out.
Cold-hearted. Do a better job. You won't get a 76. Come on. This had to go through QA. Maybe
But
it's
that's
just
the
not for
style,
us.
man. Everybody wants to drink session IPAs, man.
Says who? Who says that?
This is no kind of IPA.
No. It's a half-baked excuse for a beer. You're lucky you got 76. Maybe I should bring it down to 72. Oskar Blues.
Yeah, but they'll target you. You're going to be on the hit list. All right. The black
My
list.
money, I bought it. I bought it.
It's
It's an afterthought.
kind of good. Would
It's
I
an
ever want to
after-
drink? Would I ever
It's an
want to?
afterthought beer.
Would I ever want to drink it again? No.
Did the brewmaster have COVID or something when they made
Oh
this?
man,
It
now
affected
you
his
see we drank the
brain?
120 IPA earlier, so you can't really take into account everything. Saying. All right, but yeah, I would rather drink Busch Light. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, bon temps relay, but with something enjoyable. And we're gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Send us better beers to drink, please.